pitch black outside. My mic is much worse out here. Sorry about that. I woke up at 12 a.m. today, and as I'm recording this video, it's 2:45 a.m. And it was a complete accident. I didn't mean to wake up at this time. Usually I wake up at around 4:40 a.m. on a school day, but obviously today is the exception, right? I was waking up. I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought that my alarm went off. And so I started turning on the lights, getting ready to eat and everything. By the time I realized that it's 2:20 a.m., I've already gotten through most of my morning routine. And I'm here talking at this point to your camera and realizing that you get so much done when you wake up early. Now, obviously, this is an extreme exception. I do not wake up this early, and I don't recommend you to wake up this early. But procrastination feels like you need to make drastic measures to get past it, right? We both know that feeling where you want and you need to do something. It's just a burning desire in your heart. But yet, when you just try to sit down and do it, you just can't. No matter how much people say you're lazy or you're stupid, you're not. You're not any of those things. Procrastination isn't a time management problem. It's a life management problem. I can't give you a tactic or a strategy that will fix your problems just like that, but I can overhaul and influence your life to where you can finally get the tools from within you to stop procrastinating. It's not so much a single tactic is going to help you. It's that you need to become the person who doesn't procrastinate. And waking up early does exactly that. Now, again, full disclaimer for this video. Do not wake up at 12 a.m., right? This was just a complete accident and it's too late for me to go back to bed. I've fully waken up. I've even taken a cold shower, right? I'm on 3 hours of sleep and a cold shower. I'm running on fumes here. But what I can say is that I'm going to get so much stuff done, right? I'm recording this video before anyone is woken up. I'm going to be working out after this, and then I'll see where that goes afterwards. I've already finished essentially my whole day before I've even would have woken up on a normal day. It's honestly crazy how much work done you can get if you just wake up a bit earlier. And it's not even that. It's not that, again, it's not a time management problem. It's the message you're sending to your brain. Because when you wake up 4 hours before the sun even goes up, you're telling your brain that you are going to be productive today. I used to wake up at around 11 a.m., 12 p.m. This was years ago, right? And I would sleep for 13, 14 hours. I'd still wake up tired for some reason. I'd roll out of bed and I'd just open up my iPad, start scrolling on YouTube until around 11 p.m. where I went to bed, and then I would repeat the process again and again. No wonder I was so unproductive back then. It wasn't that I didn't know what I wanted to do or how to do it. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, get fit, start recording videos, and how to do them. They're pretty self-explanatory. But I just didn't have the mental capability to do them. It sounds funny, right? I wasn't stupid. I wasn't dumb. I wasn't lazy. It was just that my life was set up in that way to where I couldn't do anything. Only now where, again, I don't wake up at 12 a.m. normally, but waking up at around 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning feels awesome for me. It just sends a message throughout my whole body that today's going to be a good day. I'm going to get a lot of stuff done, and we'll see where it goes from there. Just that message in your head is everything you need to just get started. And I know this video kind of feels like it's a long, winding rant, but how you can apply this to your life is that you should fit your life around your goals, not the other way around. It sounds counterintuitive, but I help ambitious people achieve their goals by stopping procrastination. Those ambitious people, which I'm assuming you are if you're still watching after this, they need to adjust their life around their goal, right? And some normal people, if you just want to lose weight, all you have to do is just go to the gym. It's not a big deal. But if you want to get rich, you want to become famous, or you want to get some peace of mind, you want to just change your life for the better, that's going to take dedication. That's going to take time and energy that you just don't have in a normal day. But if you can carve out that energy, carve out that time, then you have everything you need. And so that doesn't mean you have to wake up at 3 a.m., right? It's not binary, yes or no. It's how early are you willing to wake up to make progress towards your goals. For me, it's around 5 or 6. That's a sweet spot for me. That's awesome. For you, it might be around 7 or 4. Anything that works for you is fine, right? I can't tell you what exactly works for you. At this point, you may be wondering, how do I wake up early? Because I've tried it before and it didn't work. I felt awful. I want to guide you through it and just make it very simple for you. The way to wake up early is to go to bed early. It's very simple. For reference, again, 5 to 6 is my sweet spot. My bedtime, my goal is usually around 7:30 to 8 p.m. to accompany that. Because I wake up early, I need to go to bed early. And because I go to bed early, I will wake up early. Now, you might be thinking right now that this isn't for you, that you're a night owl, and so because of that, you need to stay up late to be productive. To that, I say, that's what I thought. I used to think that I was a night owl. I used to think that staying up till 11 and 12 p.m. were exactly what I needed to do, or 11 and 12 a.m. That's exactly the kind of thought process I had, but the reality was that I was just lying to myself to stay up late. I just didn't want to go to bed earlier. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just saying the only way you can find out is if you just try. You don't know if you're good in the mornings if you haven't even woken up early in the morning. You need to find out if you're a morning person before you completely block off the idea of it. Let's make it really actionable for you. Let's say you go to bed at around 11 p.m. Not too shabby. You're not going to immediately jump down to 9 p.m. You're not going to jump down like that. But what you can do is you can slowly decrease the bedtime you have. So let's say, like, awful example, you go to bed at 2 a.m. Instead of jumping down to 7 or 6 p.m., you can instead, to actually make it reasonable and actually get you to do it, jump down by 15 to 30 minute increments. So you go from 11 to 10:30 to 10 to 9:45, just small enough increments to where it's not really a big deal. It's not going to really affect you all that much, but it is enough to slowly shift your schedule over some period of time. And you still might feel bad even if you're shifting. And so I'd say give it a solid 2 weeks maximum. If you still feel bad after 2 weeks, you either did it too hard or you just shouldn't go to bed that early. You still would benefit from waking up early, but maybe not that early. And all in all, this is very simple to do. Moral of the story, don't wake up at 12 a.m., but do wake up a bit earlier just to stop procrastinating. And as I mentioned earlier, I help ambitious people with procrastination. If you want to get a free consultation from me to help you out specifically, then click the link in the description and I'll be there. And no matter what, remember that you're going to achieve your goal. It's only a matter of time. But what you can determine is how quickly you want to achieve that goal. If you want to achieve it quickly and without all the struggle that I went through, go ahead and get with me.